So how many females have climbed the 7 summits in the name of cancer research?
No one. I'll be the first.
So at what point did you realize the difficulty of this undertaking?
It was on Aconcagua, and we were at high camp. We watched a helicopter fly in, bring a body down, and it was pretty sobering to know that, I was going to be doing my summit attempt after watching someone who had obviously not made it, who had died in their attempt.
Oh my gosh. The 7 summits, which ones have you completed?
I've completed Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, and Mount Elbrus in Russia, Aconcagua in South America, Argentina, and Denali in Alaska, and Kosciuszko in Australia.
Wow. It's incredible. I haven't even heard of half of those.
The last 2 are Mount Everest in the Himalayas of Nepal, and Mount Vincent in the Antarctic.
For you, what's been the most difficult part of this journey?
I think it's evolved. Initially, there was the physical hardships and fear, wondering whether or not I could do it, whether I had the right skill set. Now for me, what's the most difficult is the idea that I want to do it, but that financial piece of it is the obstacle. And I've raised about $80,000. My hope is to raise over $100,000 for cancer research.
That's an incredible goal.
To drop in the bucket for what's needed. It's my small part.
After Kilimanjaro, what made you decide to continue with the rest of the summits?
A really good experience, but it was also really hard. And I was like, okay, one and done. But when I got back, I was contacted by people who had been following the climb and were expressing their gratitude to me for having done it, and saying and climbing that for them empowered them. And that was not a piece that I was expecting at all.
Are there important people in your life that you've lost to cancer?
Yes. I lost my mother, and I've lost 2 of my brothers, and a niece, and a number of good friends.
When you're climbing these peaks, the people you've lost and the people who've been helped by this research are really on the forefront of your mind.
For me, it's really about that person that doesn't know whether they're going to live or die, or that mother or that son or that husband or that sister who lost someone, and they'd like that life to be remembered and honored.